Do you ever feel like you're not doing well financially? Even if you have a steady income and a decent lifestyle, you're not alone. Many people struggle with assessing their financial situation and recognizing the signs of financial well-being. They may compare themselves to others who seem to have more money or more success, or they may have unrealistic expectations or standards for themselves. They may also face unexpected challenges or expenses that make them feel insecure or stressed about their finances. However, being financially stable is not just about how much money you have or how much you earn. It's also about how you manage your money, how you spend it, and how you save it. It's about having a healthy relationship with money and being at peace with your financial situation. It's about prioritizing freedom over status and living according to your values and goals. In this video, we will explore some of the signs that indicate you're doing well financially, even if it doesn't feel like it. These signs are not based on arbitrary numbers or benchmarks, but on your own personal circumstances and preferences. They are not meant to make you feel superior or inferior to others, but to help you appreciate your progress and achievements. They are also not meant to discourage you from improving your financial well-being, but to inspire you to keep going and to celebrate your successes. By recognizing these signs, you will be able to have a more realistic and positive view of your financial situation. You will also be able to enjoy the benefits of being financially stable, such as having more freedom, security, and happiness. You will also be able to overcome the challenges and setbacks that may come your way, and to pursue your dreams and aspirations. Number 1. You're at peace with your financial situation and you don't worry about money constantly. One of the most important signs of financial well-being is your emotional state. If you're doing well financially, you're likely to be at peace with your financial situation and you don't worry about money constantly. You know how much you have, how much you need, and how much you want. You don't let money control your life or your happiness. You don't obsess over every penny or every purchase. You don't compare yourself to others or feel jealous of their wealth. You don't feel guilty or ashamed of your money or your choices. Being at peace with your money doesn't mean you don't care about it or you don't have any problems or challenges. It means you have a realistic and balanced perspective on your money and you can handle whatever comes your way. You can cope with unexpected expenses, emergencies, or losses. You can adapt to changing circumstances, such as a job loss, a pay cut, or a health issue. You can also take advantage of opportunities, such as a promotion, a bonus, or a windfall. Being at peace with your money also doesn't mean you don't have any goals or aspirations. It means you have a clear vision of what you want to achieve and how you want to use your money. You have a purpose and a passion for your money and you align it with your values and your priorities. You don't chase money for the sake of money, but for the sake of what it can do for you and others. You don't sacrifice your happiness or your health for money, but you use money to enhance your happiness and your health. To be at peace with your money, you need to cultivate a positive and healthy money mindset. You need to recognize and challenge any limiting beliefs or negative thoughts that may hold you back or sabotage your success. You need to appreciate and celebrate what you have and what you've accomplished. You need to be grateful and generous with your money and share it with others. You need to be mindful and intentional with your money and spend it wisely and joyfully. Number 2, you prioritize freedom over status and you don't try to impress others with your wealth. Another sign of financial well-being is your attitude towards your lifestyle and your possessions. If you're doing well financially, you're likely to prioritize freedom over status and you don't try to impress others with your wealth. You value your time, your energy, and your happiness more than your money, your image, and your reputation. You don't let money define you or your success. You don't let money limit you or your choices. You don't let money dictate you or your behavior. Prioritizing freedom over status means you live within or below your means and you avoid lifestyle inflation. You don't spend more than you earn or more than you can afford. You don't increase your spending as your income increases. You don't buy things that you don't need or want, or that don't add value to your life. You don't buy things that make you unhappy or stressed, or that compromise your health or your relationships. Prioritizing freedom over status also means you live authentically and intentionally. You live according to your own values and goals, not according to what others think or say. You live according to your own personality and taste, not according to what others like or dislike. You live according to your own dreams and passions, not according to what others do or have. You don't try to fit in or to stand out, but to be yourself and to express yourself. To prioritize freedom over status, you need to be confident and comfortable with yourself and your money. You need to know who you are and what you want. You need to be honest and transparent with yourself and others. You need to be humble and respectful with yourself and others. You need to be independent and responsible with yourself and your money. Number 3, you have an emergency fund that can cover at least 3 to 6 months of expenses. A third sign of financial well-being is your preparedness for the unexpected. How do you deal with uncertainty and risk? Do you have an emergency fund that can cover at least 3 to 6 months of expenses? Do you have enough savings to handle any financial emergencies or crises that may arise? Do you have enough insurance to protect yourself and your loved ones from any potential losses or damages? If you're doing well financially, you're likely to have an emergency fund that can cover at least 3 to 6 months of expenses. You have a cushion of cash that can help you cope with any unforeseen events or situations that may affect your income or your spending. You have a safety net that can prevent you from going into debt or from dipping into your long-term savings or investments. Having an emergency fund is essential for your financial well-being, as it can provide you with peace of mind, security, and flexibility. It can reduce your stress and anxiety, as you don't have to worry about how to pay for unexpected bills or expenses. It can protect your assets and your goals, as you don't have to sell or liquidate your investments or compromise your savings. It can also give you more options and opportunities, as you don't have to settle for less or miss out on better deals or offers. To have an emergency fund, you need to save and set aside a portion of your income every month. You need to determine how much you need to save, based on your monthly expenses and your personal circumstances. You need to keep your emergency fund in a separate and accessible account, such as a high-yield savings account or a money market account. You need to use your emergency fund only for emergencies, such as a job loss, a medical emergency, a car repair, or a home repair. Number 4. You meet your financial goals and you have a budget or a system to track your income, expenses, and savings. How do you measure and monitor your financial situation? Do you meet your financial goals and you have a budget or a system to track your income, expenses, and savings? Do you have a clear and realistic plan for your money and your future? Do you have a way to track and evaluate your financial activities and results? If you're doing well financially, you're likely to meet your financial goals and you have a budget or a system to track your income, expenses, and savings. You have a set of short-term and long-term goals that reflect your values and your vision. You have a budget or a system that helps you manage your money and allocate it to your needs, wants, and savings. You have a way to track and review your income, expenses, and savings on a regular basis, such as weekly, monthly, or quarterly. Meeting your financial goals and having a budget or a system is crucial for your financial well-being, as it can help you stay focused, motivated, and accountable. It can help you stay on track and on course, as you know where you are and where you want to go. It can help you stay in control and in charge, as you know how much you have and how much you can spend. It can also help you stay informed and aware, as you know how well you're doing and how much you're improving. To meet your financial goals and have a budget or a system, you need to set SMART goals, which are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. You need to create a budget or a system that suits your preferences in your lifestyle, such as a spreadsheet, an app, or a notebook. You need to track and record your income, expenses, and savings regularly and accurately. You need to review and analyze your data and your progress periodically and adjust your plan accordingly. Number 5. You live below your means and you save and invest regularly. How do you spend and save your money? Do you live below your means and you save and invest regularly? Do you spend less than you earn and you save more than you spend? Do you save for the future and you invest for growth? If you're doing well financially, you're likely to live below your means and you save and invest regularly. You have a positive cash flow and a high savings rate. You have a balance between your current and your future needs and wants. You have a diversified portfolio and a long-term perspective. Living below your means and saving and investing regularly is vital for your financial well-being, as it can help you build wealth and achieve financial independence. It can help you accumulate assets and increase your net worth. It can help you generate passive income and reduce your reliance on active income. It can also help you reach your financial goals and fulfill your financial dreams. To live below your means and save and invest regularly, you need to have a strategy and a system. You need to have a percentage or amount of your income that you save and invest every month, such as 10%, 20%, or 50%. You need to have a method or a tool that helps you automate your savings and investments, such as a direct debit, an app, or a robo-advisor. You need to have a mix or allocation of your savings and investments, such as cash, bonds, stocks, or real estate. Number 6. You manage your debt effectively and you avoid or pay off high-interest debt. How do you use and repay your debt? Do you manage your debt effectively and you avoid or pay off high-interest debt? Do you use debt wisely and responsibly? Or do you use debt recklessly and excessively? Do you pay off your debt on time and in full? Or do you miss or make minimum payments? If you're doing well financially, You're likely to manage your debt effectively and you avoid or pay off high-interest debt. You have a low or a zero debt-to-income ratio and a high or a perfect credit score. You have a good or excellent credit history and a low or a reasonable interest rate. You have a plan or a system to pay off your debt as soon as possible and to avoid accumulating more debt. Managing your debt effectively and avoiding or paying off high-interest debt is essential for your financial well-being, as it can help you save money and avoid financial stress. It can help you save money on interest and fees and free up more money for your savings and investments. It can also help you avoid financial stress and anxiety and improve your mental and physical health. To manage your debt effectively and avoid or pay off high-interest debt, you need to have a list and a priority of your debts. You need to have a list of all your debts, such as credit cards, personal loans, student loans, or mortgages. You need to have a priority of your debts based on the interest rate, the balance, or the term. You need to pay off your high-interest debt first, such as credit cards, or your low-balance debt first, such as personal loans. You need to avoid or minimize your use of debt, especially high-interest debt, and use cash or debit cards instead. Let me know your opinions in the comments section. Thanks for watching.